Hi friends, bear with me as I am talking to a screen now. Welcome to the first Tuesday tutorial about producing in Cubase. I'm gonna put down the volume a little bit, it's for my microphone. So, let's move to the screen I look at all the time. This is what Cubase looks like. You can see here the tempo of this particular track. It's 110 BPM. This is not a total new track because it's already been made. It would take too much time to make a total new track. But just for you to get an impression about producing in Cubase. Well, let's start with the beats. I have a little beat loop here. And as you can see, or can hear, it's looping all the time. It's totally the same all the time. So I'm gonna cut this and move it over and repeat it a few times. And that sounds a little bit like this. Well, and then I think we can change the rhythm a little bit, the sound of the rhythm. So I'm gonna cut one of the snares. That sounds like this. And I'm gonna move it to another track. I already did that, so I'm gonna open the other track now. There it is, snare. It's the same as you heard. But then, as you can hear, I put a reverb on it and a EQ. I'm gonna show why I'm gonna use the EQ, because it's a little bit low in it, low end, and I'm gonna delete it with cutting it, because I need the energy of the low frequencies with the bass drum and the bass line. So when I get all the energy of all the other tracks also on top, it's getting messy. What I have to add now is the bass drum or the kick. And the snare. I used to be a drummer back in the days, and as a drummer you always use crash cymbals. There it is. Well, then we need a little more in the low end of the track, and that's bass line. I have a very nice bass line here. It's bass line from the sound from, it's called something like Feed the Mouse, like Dead Mouse. Well, this is a virtual instrument. You can compare it with a shop full of synthesizers. You can see all these keyboards with knobs. This is how it used to be back in the days, back in the 60s, 70s. And a virtual instrument has also this keyboard and knobs, and that's what it makes so interesting, because you can adjust the sound. And you can record that, of course. I'm gonna put the right knob on, and when I change the cutoff, it will be recording. You can see it. I'm not sure why I hit the record button, so that's stupid, but you can see it here that it has recorded. This is what I recorded. This is the cutoff filter. I'm gonna add some effects to it, just a whoosh. And some music. This is pre-recorded music, so and of course we put in a live lead sounds, some pulses. Put out the loop, so now it goes on. Well, here comes the piano, and as you can hear, it's got some effects on it, filter. I'm gonna explain with the other track. With this track, I'm gonna add some filter to it. I used my favorite filter, that's the OneKnob filter of Waves. It looks like this, and it sounds like this. And I can automate it as well, like I did with the other effects on the bass line. There we go. So it starts really small. It comes out. Well, when this is all happening, you feel we need some more things going on, so I'm introducing some more beats to it. I'm gonna put in some more bass drum, some more cymbals, some more loop, a bit of hi-hat, next to the snare. That's enough for now. In a second I'll let you hear the difference. Okay, there it comes. Here the build up with the hi-hats. And eventually the right symbol. This is the hi-hat. Well, we have a little bit of a song now. I'm gonna add some more sounds to it. A little arpeggiator. That sounds like this. This is just a sound that is created while holding just one key. So when I hold one key, you can hear that. It's like the Donna Summer song, I Feel Love. Not this particular line, but you get an idea. And combine that with some plugs. And here we also have some effects. This is Serum synthesizer again. When people are asking me, well, you're not making proper music, you work on a computer, then I always show them the score editor. Well, this looks like real music to me. So it's also always a nice track to fool the people a bit. Well, that's what so far. I can put a little bit of pad sounds to it, and I have a little bit of leads here. Put this down. Well, you get an idea. And now we come to the part that I think is the most interesting of the whole this whole tutorial. It's about recording vocals and processing them and mixing them and stuff like that. This particular song is written by Mark, a friend of mine, artist named Marky, and we were planning to put out some track of him on my label, and we flew in a singer, a female singer, vocalist, and she sung some tracks, and we had some time over, and then we decided, well, maybe we can record some vocals on this track as well. And I'll show you a picture. Well, there we are. In the left one, that's me. In the middle is Mark, and the right, that's Deandra. And oh, let me show you how that sounds when the singer records just vocals. Just vocals, nothing, no effects, nothing. I'm gonna put this. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna show this track. sensitivity. Okay. This is what singer, yeah, without any inserts sounds like.
All that I want, you've got nowhere to turn to, nowhere to run. Open up your heart.
As you can hear, the vocal is very dry. It is recorded here in my vocal booth, which is very dry. I can show you a picture. It's made on purpose like this, that I record only the vocals, because when you sing on the bathroom, under the shower, or when you sing outside or in your living room, it sounds everywhere, it sounds different. That's the acoustics, the room acoustics. And I don't want room acoustics, I just want vocals, I just want a voice, and I want to add the acoustics later. So that's why the vocal is very dry in my recording, and I'm gonna add some acoustics to it now. Going back to Cubase. Let's start with some compression. I'm gonna use the Izotope ozone multiband compressor. And I'm just gonna use a preset. And I'm gonna push up the maximizer. There it goes. Now, probably some colleagues will kill me now because I'm pushing the thresholds so much up, but hear the difference. This is with, this is without. But still it's very clean, and we're gonna add some effects to it. I'm gonna use the Izotope Nectar 2. Also for this example with a preset, Big White Lead. I'm gonna show first without and then with. This without. This is with.
Open up your heart. Break all the borders.
Well, at the end I sung at least 4 times the same piece over, and not because it was full of mistakes. No, it was perfect, but with some tricks you can really make vocals massive. And we layered 2 vocals on top of it, so we have one in the center, and we're gonna layer 2 on also, and it sounds like this.
All that I want, you've got nowhere to turn to, nowhere to run. Open up your heart.
And when I put this voice, one in the left, one in the right, it sounds like this.
All that I want, you've got nowhere to turn to, nowhere to run. Open up your heart. Open up your heart.
Well, you heard there was a little break in the voice, and we used that part to put in another voice. And then you get this, like a question answer system. Well, you see it here already, it's called telephone. I'm gonna make a telephone effect on it. I do it with the equalizer. I'm gonna put the equalizer in a preset, which is called telephone. Yeah, it's so easy. And that sounds a little bit like this.
You've got nowhere to turn to, nowhere to run. Let all the sun shine in from above. Open up your heart. Open up your heart.
Well, and if we put the whole track into it, everything we've done, then it sounds a little bit like this. I think you get a pretty good impression how a song is built. Well, you got a pretty good impression how a song is made. I want to thank you for watching. As you can see, the music was Maki featuring Diandra Open Your Heart in the Sunset Musical remix. I am, next to producer, I'm also a live artist. I perform live shows, so I'm not playing as a DJ. Not playing tracks. I perform live with equipment. I use synthesizers, drum computers, a mixer, live video, laser show, and I give you a little promo of my live show. It only takes 1.5 minutes. Well, enjoy and thanks again for watching. See you next time on Tutorial Tuesday. Bye.
You have come tonight to the most fabulous and celebrated place in the world. Energy.